Hey guys, welcome back to Srymak classes, and today we are going to learn our favorite, which is very easy, ratio and proportion. Okay, good evening everybody. So today let's start off with ratio and proportion because there's a lot to learn, but it's very simple and easy, the most simple topic. Okay, so yeah, just a minute. Yeah, okay, now we can start. So, first of all, first question comes, what is ratio? So, before we start anything, first we should know the meaning of that thing, right? So, what is ratio? So, write this down. I hope you all are, noting this down. Oh, I'm sorry for that big T. Okay. What is ratio? It is, a comparison. A comparison. You know what is comparison, right? When you compare, two or more things. So it is a comparison between, okay, it's a comparison between two or more things. Between two or more things. Now, this is very simple to understand. I have an example for it for you guys. The example is it's telling like it's a comparison between two or more things, right? So if there are apples and bananas, which one do you like more? So you're comparing which one do you like more, right? Okay, two or more things. So you can even say a pen or a pencil. Which one are you more comfortable with? I'm more comfortable with a pen, you know actually a pencil. Yeah. So two or more things. So you're comparing. What are you doing? You're comparing which one do you like, more, or which one is better in these two, or which one is worse. So comparison, right? Two or more things. Okay. Now let me give you an example. Not an example so quick, but just give me a moment. Okay, no. Now example. Okay. Now 20 girls and 10 boys. Now, this is a question which is basically an example. Okay, so the question is 20 girls and 10 boys. Find the ratio girls to boys. Okay, so the question is, let me just write it, then we can continue. Just a minute. Give me a moment. Okay, so as you can see, now you can see this ratio is very important, and in ratio there's one part which is super important: reading the question neatly. Okay, so they're telling there are 20 girls and 10 boys. Okay, now find the ratio girls to boys. Okay, so the ratio girls to boys, I'm so sorry, I'm not used to this actually. So, but this is another one fun way to learn, okay, from the laptop itself, so that I can easily share my screen. You all can see it and learn quickly. Okay, find the ratio. Find the ratio of girls to boys. Okay, so what do you do over here? You write it as girls to boys. So you just underline this girls to boys, because this girls to boys is very, very, very important. Okay, this girls to boys. Okay, write it really quick. Huh? Good. Now let's continue. Okay, girls to boys. So over here, why is this important? You'll get to know right now. Okay, so girls to boys. Now what do? We write it as girls to boys. Okay, so girls to boys, we'll write it as 20 raised to 10. Okay, I mean 20 ratio 10. Okay, so now we'll write it as 20 ratio 10. Okay, so now 20 ratio 10. So over here, why did we itself write 20 ratio 10? Can't we write, 10 ratio 20? Can't we write that? What is the problem in that? The thing is that this is why I asked you to underline this. Okay. The thing is that over here, girls to boys, they're asking. So girls to boys will be, I'll just write this G and B. G is girls and B is boys. So girls to boys will be 20 raised to 10. Okay. And boys to girls will be, I mean, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Boys raised to girls will be 10 raised to 20 because girls to boys. So how many girls? 20 to boys. So we can write it as 20 ratio 10. Okay. So let me just go on to the next question. Not question. We have to still solve much in this. Okay. So the thing is that what we have to solve 20 ratio 10. So it's basically more like, it's like division. Just give me a moment. Yeah. So now we can continue. Okay. I'm sorry for the disturbance. Okay. Now we can continue. Okay. So now what do we continue with? Okay. Now this. Okay. Now ratio doesn't mean only this. Ratio means division also, as I already told you. Okay. So you have to divide 20 divided by 10. So you can even simplify it. It's basically writing it like this. Okay. So it will be 2 raised to 1. Okay. So now comes the tricky part, which is also the most important part. Okay. The thing is that over here, when you see 2 raised to 1 in the, 2 by 1, I'm just confused in exponents and powers. Yeah. 2 by 1 can also be written as 2 itself in fractions. Isn't that true? That is true, right? Now, it can also be written as 2. But in a ratio, that is not possible. It won't be known as ratio. It will be just known as a number. So whatever it is, you have to put 2 ratio 1. Okay? You have to write it like this, 2 ratio 1. If it was 30 ratio 10, then it would be 3 ratio 1. Okay, like that. So that doesn't mean you'll write it in the fraction form. Okay. Okay, understood? I'll take that as a yes. Okay. Now we can move forward. Okay. Shall I erase this or keep it? Oh, I have to send the PPT, right? Okay. Now let me write. Now comes few questions. Okay, this is a small test which will be of 2 minutes. Okay. This is a small test. I want everybody to get out in this test. Okay. Now the first question is 20 minutes to 1 hour. 20 minutes. 20 minutes to 1 hour. So whenever they write like this now, that they mean 20 raised to 1 hour. But this is okay. I'm going to explain this one because I need to explain at least one problem like this. 20 raised to 1 hour. I'm going to write it in short form, but you write it in complete form, full form. Okay. 20 minutes raised to 1. Okay. So now, as you see, minutes is a different unit, right? And hours is a different unit. So now what do we do in this? We just can't directly write 20 raised to 1. That will be totally wrong. So we will convert hour into minutes. 1 hour into minutes. So basically 1 hour equals to how many minutes? 60 minutes. So it will be written as 20 raised to 60. Okay, easy, understood? Okay, but you have to not leave it like this itself. You have to divide. Then it will become, just a minute, it will become 1 raised to 3 because 21s are, and 21s are 20, 23s are 60, right? So tables is very important. Again, like I always tell. Okay, so 1 raised to 3 will be the correct answer. Okay, so like this, I'll give you a few problems, but it won't be in minutes and hours only. Keep that in mind. Okay, now let's come here. Okay, this is just an example problem. I'm just going to erase this really quick because this is a test and I can't keep examples right in front of you, right? Because I hope you understood that. Okay. Now let me just find out the problems for you. 3 rupees to 4 paise. Okay. Put the heading test in a new page, fresh new page. Okay, because I want it to be a test. So I don't want you to look at the other page and be like, okay, ratio means this. Okay, this. Okay. So 20 paise. I mean 4 paise. 3 rupees raised to 4 paise. Write it down quickly and solve it because I'm going to write few problems. Okay. There are going to be a few problems. No, only only 2 problems. Okay. 5 seconds. 5 seconds to 2 minutes. Okay. I just learned this short form way. Staying in lockdown. So yeah. Okay. So that's it. I'm just going to turn off my camera and my mic, but still I'll be looking at everybody. Only 2 exact minutes time. Okay. And your time starts now. Okay. So students, have you completed? Hello. Can you hear me? Okay. So now I'll give you the solution. First, 2 people tell me the answer. Let me think. Arya and Megha. Arya, the first one. Second one, Megha. Okay. What is the answer again? Okay. We'll check if it is correct in one moment. Okay. So now 5 seconds to 2 minutes. What is the answer? It is 1 raised to 24. Okay, we'll check it in 2 minutes. Okay. So first we'll do 3 rupees raised to 4. I mean 3 rupees to 4 paise. Okay. Now. Okay. Yeah. So over here, what we will do? I'm so sorry. Yeah. 3 rupees to 4 paise. Okay. So always we should convert the bigger unit to the smaller unit. So which one is the bigger unit over here? Rupees. Okay. Okay. Now let's come to now rupees and paise. So which one is the bigger unit? Which one is the bigger unit? Fast. Rupees, of course. Correct. So rupees is the bigger unit. So rupees should be converted into paise. Okay. So 3 rupees. How many paise make? How many paise make 1 rupee? 100. So 3 rupees can also be written as exactly 300 paise. So 300. Okay, from now, let's see next. Okay, now we will write it as 300 raised to 4 paise, because with 4 we have to not do anything, because it is on the side of paise. So we have to not convert or do anything to 4. Only rupees should be converted. Okay, 300 raised to 4, it will become 75 by 1. So 75 by 1 in fractions, we can write it as 75 by 1, we can write it as 75. But in ratio, you cannot write it as 75 itself. It will be totally wrong. So you have to write it as 75 is to 1. Okay, I'm so sorry for that. Yeah. So that's it. Isn't it easy? Yeah, the chapter is over. I know today's chapter was a bit short, but isn't it easy? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just a minute. There's still one more question that I had asked. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm so sorry. Thanks for reminding. Okay. By the way, first let me, put it if Ria's answer is correct. And as you can see, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Okay. Now 5 seconds to 2 minutes. Now let's check Megha's answer. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. So 5 seconds to 2 minutes. Now again, as you can see, which one is the bigger unit in minutes and seconds? Minutes, of course. So we have to convert 2 minutes. 1 minute equals to how many seconds? 60. So 2 minutes equals to 120. You have learned unitary method, right? Yeah, easy. So 120 seconds it will become, right? 2 minutes equals to 120 seconds, right? Now let's continue. Okay. So it will be 5 ratio 120. Okay, let's just forget this thing. Let's just write it freshly. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's just clear all of this mess which I've created. Okay, yeah. 5 ratio 120. Okay, easy, simple, understood. So it can also be written as 5 by 120. Then we will simplify. 5 ones are 5 into 1 will be 5, and 5 into 24. Check. Just a moment. Yeah. 5 into 24. So it will be written as 1 by 24. So 1 by 24 will be written as 24 by 1. 24 raised to 1. I mean 24 ratio 1. Wrong. It will be written as 1 ratio 24. Okay. This is what most children get confusion in, and you people are one of those most children. Okay. Okay. So according to this, is this answer correct? Yes, it is also correct. Okay. So that's it for today. I know it was a very, very small session, but that's it, right? Next chapter, which one should I teach? And should I teach like this or in the other way, the whiteboard method? Which method? Okay, so now in this method, okay, so what should I teach in this method? Okay. So now I'll just give few homework problems. Okay, just give me a 1 minute. Okay, now, okay, so this is the homework. Okay, just a minute. This is the homework for today. Okay, this is H, not W. Okay, so this is the homework, and I hope everybody does it correctly. Send it today by 8 p.m. Okay, as it's only 5 p.m. right now. Okay, so yeah. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.